Hello, everybody.
Welcome back.
Times, good afternoon, morning, whatever. It is episode 9 of Fresh Produce.
We are back after a couple of weeks out from doing the podcast. I went on holiday and then we were filming a new Fresh Produce episode last week. So.
Yes. Did I just say Fresh Produce? I meant Fresh Takes. Good afternoon, welcome to Fresh Takes. 9 episodes now. If you watch one a week, every week, you have 9 weeks worth of content.
9 weeks.
9 weeks. 9.5 weeks. What a great film. Anyway, moving on. It's lovely to have. Yeah, Jack's been away on holiday. I've been doing some other bits and pieces. It's my birthday over the weekend. I'm now an old man. So we are now...
I think you've always been an old man.
Thanks, man.
Since episode 1.
Episode 1 I've been an old man. But anyway, it's lovely to be back and doing this again. I think it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good to be back, and welcome back.
Welcome back.
Like I said, we filmed a Fresh Produce episode. We had Savannah
Savannah
back for the return.
The hack
Bit
is
of
back.
an unexpected return. You may have seen that we posted that Ear Candy would be joining us, but unfortunately they were poorly. So we hope they're feeling better soon, and
Big
hopefully
ups, sending all the love and all that.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be back on at some point. But the lovely Savannah rejoined us for a surprise performance. And, really great to have her back.
All a bit last minute, but it was absolutely fantastic to have her back on, and we had a really nice chat, didn't we?
Yeah, it was really good to see her.
Lovely time
and
with her.
Hear her new upcoming single.
A debut.
Yeah,
a fresh scoop.
A Fresh Produce exclusive. So be sure to check that out. There'll be a link in the description or somewhere for you to watch it. Really great episode. Great song.
Really
amazing
great song. Really lovely.
And some very exciting times ahead for Savannah.
Yeah, it's all sounding really exciting.
EP,
so the EPs, everything else
some
cracking
singles.
on.
So yeah, it'll be... Sounds great.
Sounds really great. So
make sure to check that out.
Really lucky to have her on, I think, in the end of the day. And it was lovely, so lovely to have her back. And it kind of, it was nice looking back at some of the stuff we were doing at the start of the year to where we are now.
Yes, actually, that's a really good point.
A reminisce, but also kind of this was just nice.
Yeah.
So it was lovely having her back on.
Yeah, that's really true.
And having a bit of a chat about things.
Yeah.
And again, going through a bit of fresh fruit box history.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because if you've been watching us for long enough, first of all, thank you. But the first ever episode of Fresh Produce, we actually filmed at Savannah's house. And since then, we have been filming in the lovely Hurstworks studio. Shout out to them.
Our
home now.
Our preferential home.
Which has been the home of Fresh Takes, which we're doing now, and obviously Fresh Produce as well.
It's where we come and do some work.
So it's really great to see where we started and where we are now.
Yeah, it's lovely to be.
And for her as well.
Yes, it was lovely to have. Yeah, it was just a lovely
catch up. So make sure to watch it. Since our last podcast episode, the Hayward Heath Town season has well and truly begun.
All underway.
Pre-season is over. Yeah, it's all underway. We unfortunately started off with a 1-0 defeat in the FA Cup, which was really disappointing, really frustrating loss because we definitely didn't deserve to lose. I don't know how we didn't score that day, but
it's fine.
We've moved on.
Focus on the league now, and that's the exciting bit, everybody. That's the bit that counts.
Yeah, that's their main sort of ambition and their drive. They want to get promoted. And we kicked off the league season with a 4-1 win at home in the glorious sunshine. It
was a lovely day, wasn't it? Absolutely lovely.
Great performance. Probably should have scored a few more goals, but...
Well, I think, to be honest, I don't think
4-1 did the job.
I wouldn't take a 4-1. Yeah, I think 4-1 did the job, didn't it?
Yeah.
Go and check out a little behind-the-scenes vlog on our Instagram as well.
Yeah.
That was where me and Jack do our... Again, more presenting duties and having a bit of fun with that, so that's always good.
Yeah, so if you guys enjoy that sort of thing, then we want to do sort of match day vlogs. If you guys enjoy that sort of thing, check it out and also let us know. Yeah. And we'll keep doing it and we'll do some more bits.
We'll do some more bits and pieces
we'll do some reviews on the cafeterias.
We'll do some
burgers and sausage rolls.
Is it It is
Simo's Cafe, yeah.
Simo's Cafe. Big up Simo's Cafe, man. They're Vimto on tap, and if you know me, I do quite love Vimto. So it was nice to have that. But we've had some really nice adventures to going down there, watch some great games, and it's been an exciting start to the season. So we shall keep in touch. We'll keep you all updated if you aren't already. So, but that's always good. And then, I feel like we're doing a really swift roll through of what we've been up to the past few weeks. Ends Meet. Should we talk a little bit about that, actually?
Yeah,
we haven't really talked about it.
No,
on the
we
podcast.
haven't, because the last episode was before I went away, and we'd kind of teased it a few times.
Yeah, I think we'd mentioned we've been working on something else, but not really gone into
detail. So, since the last episode, we have officially gone into pre-production for a new short film, which is very
Ends,
exciting.
mate.
We're very excited, as
Very
you can
excited.
tell. Yeah, this is me and Sam's like big dream, ambition to make films. That's what we do all this for.
Yeah.
Obviously, we love all this
We
stuff
love
as
everything
well,
we
but
do
that
as well,
is
but this is our kind of our new baby. Is that the right way
Yeah,
of putting it?
sure, we'll go with that.
We'll go with that. That's not the right way of going about it, ladies and gentlemen, but this is our new kind of big formal
project, yeah. Of our own.
Our own. It's our first kind of doing a short as Fruitbox
as our
production
sort of,
officially. Because we've worked together in the past, jumping out the window and all that sort of jazz. But
that's while we were at university.
Which is while we're at uni, but this is our first kind of fully independent.
Yeah, so very exciting. So just to clarify where we are with that at the moment, if you haven't seen, we're currently auditioning for the 2 main roles. Maya is going to be playing the part of Sabine. Dun, dun, dun. You should know Maya because Maya has been
in Jumping Out the Window.
In Jumping Out the Window, and also we did that interview video with her, which hopefully you checked out.
Yeah.
Fantastic actor.
Brilliant.
Absolutely love her. I think she's actually doing Les Mis.
She is doing Les Mis
this weekend, or coming up very soon.
Very, very soon.
But anyway, that's very exciting to have her on board, and we're auditioning for the other lead role of Taylor at the moment.
And can we just say, first off, before kind of moving on from that, we had an overwhelming,
insane
response. So we were I don't think maybe we were prepared to have as many.
Definitely not.
As many as we have, and it was quite the surprise of, I think I put it up on 2:00 on a Wednesday, and we had to close it by like the Friday. At, like,
literally,
well in the morning, because I think we've had over 100 and something submissions. It was, and from all parts of the globe as well, from all parts of the globe, everywhere that we possibly imagined. We had quite a few, and we can't thank you all enough for applying. We've had some fantastic self-tapes and some fantastic bits come through. So, I'm so sorry if we didn't get back to everybody in time. We've kind of tried to get back to everybody, but it's just we're still getting responses.
Got quite overwhelmed,
It was overwhelming, to be honest, but in the best way possible. So
and sort of with the facilities we have available to us, we just can't audition that many people, unfortunately. So we did, as Sam said, we did have to close the applications, and anyone who got in touch or applied after that date, we couldn't consider.
We couldn't consider, I'm afraid.
It was honestly just getting crazy.
It was too much, and it was amazing. It was amazing having such support.
So thank you, and please don't be disheartened if we didn't get back to you, or if you weren't successful, or any of that. It's honestly just had an insane amount of interest, and please...
it's been... please...
Look out for more roles.
Look out for more roles. We could be in touch for anything in the future. We've got everyone that we've spoken to, or anyone that we've really liked the look of, we have, kept your details. Well, that sounds a bit GDPR-y, but you know what I mean. We will be in touch if anything does come up in the future. But honestly, it was such a surprise to have that response. So we thank you all so much.
But there should be an announcement on the role of Taylor fairly soon, maybe
I think.
In the week after this episode comes out. The film is basically about kind of being in the wrong place at the wrong time, basically, is the ultimate sort of, if I had to sum it up very quickly. It's about 2 girls on an innocent night out who get involved and get in the middle of this quite brutal stabbing, and it's kind of all about what they do and how their choices affect them. So it's about kind of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. With films, as often with like a stabbing sort of scene, you're either on the side of the victim or the attacker. You're rather in their point of view. So we wanted to make something in the point of view of the innocent sort of bystander and how they react to that situation, because they have no idea what's happened. They're just thrown into the middle of this situation, and obviously they're putting themselves in danger. So we want it to be very intense, very dramatic, very gripping, on the edge of your seat.
Very different to anything we've done before. So
absolutely.
Something something with a bit more action and a bit more tenseness to it. So it's been really good doing this. We've had, just to run through, Jack wrote it and is also directing it. I'll be producing, which is the
dream team.
The dream team, you could say, or the Fruitbox special. The Fruitbox special. And then we've got the fantastic Kieran, who is our cinematographer. Go and check him out, Maclo Media. That's his. No, what is it? Studio
Studio
98.
98.
Thank you. Sorry, mind of a float there. But we'll throw up his Instagram or something
Yeah.
here, so you can go check him out. We've got it on our Instagram as well, so go
Yeah.
and have a look there. But we're really proud to have him on board as
Yeah,
well. It's
really.
going to be
Really cool to have him on.
fantastic. There'll be more updates and things to come about the film, and
Yeah.
probably the best place to maybe look at that is our Instagram. Actually,
Yeah,
over
or
the next-
TikTok, yeah.
Instagram and TikTok over the next couple of weeks. It's going to
Yeah.
be getting all that ready.
Get more information out there.
We're not going to give exact dates or anything, but we'll be shooting towards the end of this year. So
Yes.
there will be bits and pieces
So
coming
yeah,
up.
it won't be released this year, probably.
No,
Probably next year.
you might not even see it for a very long time yet, unless along the festival run you make an appearance somewhere
Yeah.
there. I've been at the cinema to go and watch.
Yeah, there's been quite a few big releases
There's
since we've
been-
last been here.
Yes, thinking about it, I mean, we filmed the last episode. It feels like 5 minutes ago, but I think
It's
we're
about 2-3 weeks ago.
2-3 weeks ago, and everything's been cracking on. Superman came out, and so
Mhm.
did the Fantastic Four. Now, if you've been tuning into the last two episodes, I've been moaning about those films for the past.
You've been excited for them.
I've been buzzing for them,
Mm.
and they were both okay. Well, no, 4 was okay. Superman was incredible, I'm afraid to say. I'm afraid to say.
I thought you were going to surprise me there.
No,
he's been banging on about Superman since it
it's-
came out, and I thought you were suddenly going to say you didn't. I don't know.
No, it's fantastic. I've seen it 3 times now.
Oh wow,
And,
that's good.
It's pretty amazing. It's really good, and I really like it. I can't express like my kind of. The past few episodes, I have mentioned them both films quite a lot, right? And I think even in the very first episode, I spoke about how excited I was for 4. It's just the way I would put it is, Fantastic Four would have been the film of the summer
Yeah.
if it hadn't been for Superman being so good.
Okay.
It's just, and I think my problem with 4 is it's really, the cast's fantastic. You know, the plot's great. It does feel like, in my opinion, a pilot for a big soft reboot of the MCU, which maybe well, I mean, it was expected, right? We were always told it was going to be set in a different timeline or universe or whatever. But it feels, in my opinion, it just felt like a pilot for that. And while it was a great film and lots of heart, and visually it was fantastic, I don't know, I just didn't click with it as I thought I would.
What did it for Superman then instead?
It was just, I know this sounds really stupid to say, but it was just a better film. It was the story. I mean, yes, there are bits of it that feel a bit weak, especially towards the end. It feels like it feels like it's just trying to wrap up. And there's suddenly some bits that, suddenly so-and-so, I'm not going to spoil it outright, but, suddenly so-and-so can do this. And you go, right.
That's convenient.
That's convenient. But I suppose that's much of the superhero.
Poetic license.
Much of the superhero genre, right? Pardon me, sorry. Being able to kind of go, so suddenly this can happen. But it had a really lovely atmosphere to the film, and I know I talked about it in the last one of it being such an uplifting story, but honestly, it's such a feel-good film, right? And I think it's really amazing how, it takes, I know that you can say it takes a village of people to make a film, and it does, right? A city even. It felt like such a James Gunn picture, though, considering it is a summer blockbuster with Superman on it. I think something feels so personal, and conveying messages of Gunn's past. I think there are some bits in there that you can definitely tell are maybe elements from his past at Disney and his slightly controversial efforts. I won't, go into that too deeply. And coming back and then going and making this really lovely, uplifting summer picture about being good and being nice, and how that's punk rock. And
yeah,
it was just the action was fantastic. The effects were great. Crypto was just a fun bit in the film. I really like how you are dropped into the middle of it, right? And it is not he talks that Frank Miller-esque opening of going like 30 years ago we saw this, 300 years ago there was this happened, 3 days ago this happened, 3 weeks ago this happened, 3 days ago this happened, and you just get in these just lovely. It's so I know I'm just
getting emotional.
I am getting a bit emotional, ladies and gentlemen. That's bad for the podcast, isn't it? But it's just a lovely product, right? And it feels, I know each era has their Superman, right? And we've talked about Cavill a little bit before, where he was so visually perfect for the film. He was, and he looked like a god. It's the only way you could describe. It's the only way I could describe it. And it felt like watching a Greek legend on screen, but the James Gunn Superman felt like something ripped out of a comic book. The fun was
That's
there.
good. That's what you wanted.
That's what you want.
That's what people wanted.
That's what people wanted.
Good.
It was uplifting. It was fun. You know,
Good performances.
Cornsweat was fantastic.
Yeah.
He did surprise me.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just, I think, coming from that level of going, wow, that wow factor on screen. Yes, maybe he's as visually impressive, you might say. But every scene he was in, he still was incredible. And it brought such a human heart to that story.
That's good.
That's good. I'm really going on about this, but it's
No.
so good. And the soundtrack was great, even though there was only I know Gunn's famous for his needle drops of doing bits and pieces. You know, No Sleep Till Brooklyn will be the one that I will remember. But all the Beastie Boys stuff, Faith No More, We Care a Lot, that was great in Guardians 3. But it was the nice, that end of him in the Fortress of Solitude was incredible. And it really stuck with me. And I think the whole Superman thing was great. 4 is really good. I'm not gonna throw it completely under the bus. Visually, it was really cool.
Because you were always looking forward to 4 more than Superman. And is 4 good visually? Because I've heard it's quite bad.
I would say some of it looks amazing.
Okay.
Some of it doesn't, and I feel that's very much a Marvel trait though. Now, it is good, and it's really cool having that kind of modern, that retro future style.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Car was amazing.
I do like the retro future style. I think that's really cool.
It's really cool.
Really like that.
It's really cool, and some of it feels so true to Fantastic Four stuff of the 60s and 70s. You know, Giganto. It was so cool seeing Giganto come out of the ground and. Ralph Nielsen's Galactus looks insane. He looks really cool, and the cast feel great together. I don't know. How
did Pedro Pascal do?
I don't really get it. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I know we talked really well about him in The Last of Us. I just don't see him as Mr. Fantastic.
We are big Pedro Pascal fans, by the way.
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro, sorry.
Anyway.
The Last of Us. Mando.
Yeah.
We are big fans, but
I just don't see him as Mr. Fantastic.
Didn't rate it.
He's great. He's got a great performance.
Who played
Joseph Quinn?
Joseph Quinn. It is Joseph Quinn.
Yeah, he was great, and it's not the kind of. It's a more modern version, I think, of the Johnny Storm character. He's not as bolshy or as womanizing, but he's got such a different style to him in this, and he feels very clever. And the atmosphere that Joseph provides, I think, is fantastic. And I think there's great performance and. Vanessa Kirby was great as well. I thought she was really cool.
Yeah, I've heard she was very, very
Herbie was fantastic as well. We love Herbie.
Is that the Thing?
Herbie's the robot. He's the little assistant. The
bad.
Thing was Eremos Brafovich, who's in The Bear. You can't keep him out of the kitchen. Even in this, he's in the kitchen cooking. But I don't know. It does just feel like a pilot for a reboot of the MCU. And I know that's kind of heavily rumoured to be coming in 2027, post Secret Wars and Doomsday. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That was my biggest problem with it. It came away and I went, that is great, and it was such an exciting lead up, and visually it was really cool to watch. And
I will say, Silver Surfer looked incredible. Her appearance, her costume or CGI, whatever it was, looked amazing. And Julia Garner's performance. I haven't even seen the film, by the way, but Julia Garner's performance, incredible.
I herald his beginning. I herald his end. I herald Galactus. What a guy.
That was a really bad rendition.
I herald his beginning. No, I'm not going to do that on camera.
Or in Ruth Langmore's accent. Try it in that.
No, I'm not going to do that. But it was fantastic.
Yeah, I think she looks awesome.
She did look awesome, and there are some really great action sequences in it.
Just that bit of dialogue, that monologue, I thought that's awesome. Because to be honest, I never really rated the original Silver Surfer. I always thought it was a bit naff.
And Lawrence Fishburne voices him. I can't remember who's the motion capture.
I thought it was a bit naff.
I don't know. I like those. I actually quite like those original A2000s ones. I do. They've got their faults. Yes, they do.
I like the first one. I didn't rate the second one.
The second one's okay. There's a lot to that. The Fantastic Car, and that's really cool. But I don't know. It's just I didn't fall in love with it as much as I thought I would.
Right.
Is my big problem with 4. Is I'm sure my expectations were pretty high, right? But I don't know. I think it falls into this weird place now where the MCU, as we know it, is coming to a bit of an end, I think.
Thank God for that.
And it's coming to a bit of an end as we know it. this felt like I know I keep saying it, but a real soft pilot as to how this is going to be taken.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I think the marketing for it's been fantastic. Sorry, I just touched on either, but the graphic design for it has been incredible.
Yeah, agreed.
Loved the fonts. I've loved the 60s style for it. The end credits were incredible as well. That lovely. In fact, I'm going to slightly spoil it. Spoilers if you haven't seen it, but the 60s post credits kind of animated bit was amazing. I don't know. It's just I want to love it. Is the thing. How I put it, actually, this is the best way of putting it. It's like when you really want a certain drink with your meal deal, you're thinking about it like all morning. You go and get it, and it's warm. Like, it's still good. Like, you're like, and it's warm. Like, you get an iced tea, and you go, oh, I've been thinking about having an iced tea all day, can't have that. And you just go, it's nice, don't get me wrong.
It's not cold.
It's not as refreshing as I thought it'd be. That's the fuzz. They're coming to get me. Don't know why I said that on the pod. It was great. It was good. It was awesome. I just didn't think it was as good as Superman.
Superman was better.
Superman was better, and I think the voting with the wallet, if you look at the box office figures, has shown that as well.
Yeah.
We'll see how Doomsday goes. Spider-Man Brand New Day has been on set as well, and that looks really cool.
There we go.
Seeing that in Glasgow is cool. But we will wait and see. Eh?
Can't wait to see another Spider-Man film. There's definitely not been enough.
I'm going to stand here with just that on camera, ladies and gentlemen. We'll blur this out.
That's the thumbnail. That's
the thumbnail. In fact, the thumbnail is going to be this. For the four. Anyway, you want to talk about War of the Worlds? Let's move on from my Marvel rant.
War of the Worlds. Let's talk about one of the worst films ever made, because why not? That's what the people want to talk about.
Yes.
I don't know if you're aware, because I wasn't aware. I went on Prime one day, and there's Ice Cube in a War of the Worlds film. I mean,
it's Ice Cube doing in a War of the Worlds.
What is Ice Cube doing in a War? By the way, I'm a huge fan of Ice Cube. I actually think he's a good actor as well. Controversially, potentially not in this film, but what is Ice Cube doing in a War of the Worlds film? What
are they doing with another War of the Worlds? Is more what I'd like to say.
It's actually.
Yeah. I mean, I've not exactly been a War of the Worlds lover. Right? You know, the original radio plays are fantastic. You know, I will always remember the Gary Barlow retapes of it coming out when we were growing up, which is a fun fact. Do you remember those? No.
I don't know.
Gary Barlow doing a rescore of it, that's slightly strange. But there was that, and then there was the Tom Cruise film, which...
Tom Cruise film was a very good film.
I don't really like it.
But
anyway, we'll move on from
that. There's a new War of the Worlds film on Amazon Prime with Ice Cube in it, and it's one of the strangest films I've ever watched. Actually, I can't say I've watched it. I watched about 45 minutes of it and had enough. It's one of those where I heard it was so bad I wanted to watch it. That's the kind of world we live in.
I think you get a bit like that. There are films like that.
Yeah.
Like The Room, that's always done numbers. And, I mean, there's a few...
What was it, Eternals?
The Eternals, I didn't spend time watching that. I watched about... Again, I think I watched about an hour of that.
Yeah.
Brian Odeon, I walked out because I just couldn't stand it.
But yeah, War of the Worlds is... I think it's been declared literally like one of the worst rated films ever. Have a look on IMDb.
Tell you what, stall me for some time.
And I'll talk about it. You look on IMDb and
doing it now.
Rotten Tomatoes. I believe it has been rated literally one of the worst films ever made. And from my experience of it, I don't think that's an unfair statement. It's pretty awful. I'd almost give it a watch just to have the experience. So I'm going to recommend you give it a watch if you can.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have got a Rotten Tomatoes rating of 3%.
3%? Oh my God.
3%, which I think has actually gone down further than when it first started coming out.
3% means Ice Cube's giving it a good rating, and absolutely no one else has, I reckon.
Yeah.
What about IMDb?
The critical consensus is standing Ice Cube in an inept screensaver with wall-to-wall product placement. War of the Worlds will make audiences consider giving peace a chance instead. Lovely. There's quite a few that have just rated it 0.
I'm not surprised. It's pretty bad.
0 out of 10. 0
so
out of 10.
Just to tell you the setup of it, it's all... I've watched a film like this before, maybe 10 years ago now, where it's all on a screen. So you start up on his laptop, and he's on FaceTime, he's on Teams, he's on... I don't even know.
He's on some video
streaming.
He's
on CCTV cameras, that sort of stuff. And then he's on FaceTime on his phone.
Clark Gregg's in it, who was famously Agent Coulson.
And actually, I don't really have too much else to say. That's kind of the plot of the film, really. He's on his laptop, and then he's on his phone, and there's aliens taking over the world.
Prime really do pick their moments, don't they? Like,
and he's just giving off these awful little one-liners like, "Oh no," "Oh my god,"
oh my god,
that wasn't a great impression, but
that wasn't a great impression. I won't do my Ice Cube impression for the sake of my career.
That was just a general.
That was just a general American accent
not
there,
Ice Cube.
everybody, not an Ice Cube one.
He's more like.
No,
I can't do
no, we're gonna stop that there.
Damn, what the hell? Something like that. It is literally that is what I experienced for 45 minutes. Him just giving these little one-liners, watching it on his computer
can't
screen.
believe you've just
It's one of
done
the
that.
strangest cinematic experiences I think I've ever had.
Oh, that was incredible! I can't believe.
And maybe we'll come back to it in 10 years and love it.
Yeah, we'll come back
You never know.
We'll come back to it in 10 years when I'm with somebody else on the podcast. Hosting this.
I've been replaced.
He's been replaced with somebody else. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last episode with Jack on the podcast.
Didn't even make it to episode 10. Damn.
Not even double figures. Anyway, I was going to make an even worse joke then, so let's just crack that one on the head there. But War of the Worlds is not great. I think Prime does have some
absolute shockers.
I've
watched some
shockers,
absolute shockers on Amazon Prime.
But the problem is that it's just it seems they sink so much money into this stuff. And I know that, like, you can... Look, fair enough. Like I said earlier, it takes a village of people to make a film, right? And it's stuff like this that, somebody has put their heart and soul into it, and you've got to respect it.
Someone needs to get Ice Cube on a podcast right now and ask him, what are your actual thoughts on that War of the Worlds?
Just wait 2 years and we'll see it come up, I'm sure. Just give it 2 years and we'll see it pop up.
Oh, God.
But I just can't justify it. I'm not going to waste my time. Cool, that was brutal, wasn't it, then, from me? But I'm not going to... I would genuinely rather... Well, as you know, I'd rather...
That's fair. It is definitely the worst film I've ever watched.
Yeah,
comes to mind.
Go and watch Superman instead if you haven't already. Yeah. Go and do that. But I think that's everything from us, I believe. That is it for this week's podcast. Mm-hmm. We'll be back hopefully a little bit sooner with the next episode, because it's just seemed to have flown by. Yeah,
the past few Fresh weeks. Produce is kicking off, basically, which is really good. We're really happy. Shout out to all our guests.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's also... We've had a few inquiries and things come through.
So that'll be coming up with more episodes.
We will be getting back to you sooner, hopefully. We'll all have a bit more... We'll both have a bit more time in the very, very short future... Very near future? That's the right way of saying it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we will be back, and we will get back to you, everybody. We do thank you all for everything coming our way at the moment. It is so exciting. We love you all so much. But that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching it this week.
For watching or listening. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all of that.
There we go. Thank you very much, guys.
Cheers. Yeah, bye. Thank you.